Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Now usually Wednesday night I'd be at the Wednesday Nighters up by Mentone, but our director is sick and had to go to the hospital today. Fingers crossed, everybody say a prayer for Dynamite Don Gambrel that he's okay. But anyway, the tournament's got canceled for tonight, so I didn't want to go out there. Nice to give that lake a break. Came out to another local lake in Marshall County, and I want to try to catch some frogfish. That's what I would have been doing tonight, so I'm going to do it tonight as quick as I can. It is 92 degrees, super hot, so I'm going to get 5. All I have out here is my Yoder 7.4 heavy with a KVD frog. That's it. It's the only rod I have out. We're going to get the 5 best keepers we can get as soon as we can get them and get the heck out of here. Fishing scum, what do you call it, duckweed, all that kind of stuff. Lily pad edges. So let's see what we can do. There's one. That's a good way to start right there, boys. Ooh, that's a big one. We better get a weight on him. Golly, he's 3+. 3.12. That's what I thought. God, he is lively. That's a good one. Let's let him go. Got another one. Not as big. Oh, I couldn't even show the camera. Oh, I'm all out of balance. I was trying to hold him off the edge of the boat so he didn't splash all kinds of weeds in my boat because I just cleaned it out. And he flopped out of my hand. So it's about a 2-pounder, but you didn't get to see him, so we'll try to get 4 more. Stupid move. Good fish though, good bite. This might be a fish here. This might get big. Got him. Told you. Oh. He ain't big, but boy, he's stuck in the mud. Come here. Yeah, man. Big old boy. Did he splash the camera? No. Hooked the shit out of me because he had the hook in the bottom of his mouth, but that's a tank. That's a good fish right there. Let's get a weight on him. That's number 3 already. A little more stumpy, this guy is. He cost me a hook too. Nice fish. Oh, where's the camera pointing? Nice fish. 2.75, so we got a 3.12, a 2.75, and a guesstimated 2. That was a good bite. That was a good bite, except I got hooked. I always get hooked. Big one. Big bite. I don't know how big he is. Oh, what a bite. What a bite. God. He's stuck in some shit. What a bite that was. What, he's still fighting? Oh, that's a big fish, I think. Oh, just a lot of stuff. It's not a big fish. What a bite, though. Had me all kinds of discombobulated. Alright. I don't want stuff all over my boat again. There we go, 2-pounder. Choked too. I mean, this thing, that thing's choked. Jeez. What a fish. We'll call that 2 pounds. Awesome. There's one. Oh, I missed him. I had him hooked and didn't have a good angle to get a good hook on him. That was a good fish. Well, you don't bat 1,000 when you're frog fishing, so get used to that. There he is. I don't think he's keeping in the sludge, but he ain't a big fish. He might keep, I don't know, I don't want this stuff in here. That's definitely a keeper. Little stumpy dude. Right at 14. So, technically that's 4. That didn't help our weight very much. It's actually 5 fish, 4 we're counting. I sure wish something else would have bit. That was a little stumpy guy. All right, as far as technique frog fishing, I mean, you guys know, I'm fishing this heavy stuff. There's not much technique to it. I'm basically just pulling it along the heavy stuff, and then when I get to the little bit of lighter stuff where the frog will actually walk, that's where I'm getting all my bites. You do want to walk that frog a little bit, create a little bit of disturbance, not too fast, not too slow. The fish will tell you what they want. Today they want it in that medium range and they're biting it. Make sure you got heavy line, 50-pound braid minimum. You go up to 65, whatever you want, but nothing under 50 pound. There's no reason to have under 50-pound braid. You get a hook set inside that heavy slop like you've been seeing, and you got less than 50 pound, you got to be a little bit careful getting them out. But with 50 or better, I mean 65 is probably the best. You can just crank them suckers out. As long as your reel will handle it, no big deal. Speaking of reel, get a high-speed reel, at least 8-to-1, I would say. Retrieve ratio, whatever you want to call it. You want them out of there as fast as you can. You don't want them to get back down. If you can ski them, ski them. And that's really it. You know, a lot of people say when you get a bite, wait 2 seconds, then set the hook. I don't know about all that crap. I think you'll miss a lot of fish if you do that, because, I mean, count. 1, 2. That's too long. Sometimes you will feel that you won't see the bite, but you'll feel the tension on the frog, and you better lay the wood to them once you feel that. Or you can pull the trigger a little too early if you get excited and see a big blow up and immediately want to set. Now, you don't want to do it that quick, but use your smarts. You want a little bit of a delay, a second or so delay before you set the hook, but sometimes they come and get it quick, and you want to lay the wood to them immediately. So I don't know, not much to talk about when it comes to frog technique. Either you can do it or you can't. Some people seem to struggle with it, but it's one of my favorite techniques. So let's do some more. That's a good one. Swung a little early on him, but he attacked it, and I could feel him pulling the rod, so I just set. Reactionary. Ooh. Reactionary set. He's not huge. He's another 2. Covered in weeds, though. All right. Gosh, there's number 5. That's another 2 plus. Probably 2 1/4 easy. Boy, I'd like to call that other one though. Nice fish. Good bite. Right there. So we got a minimum of 2 pounders. Ooh, easy, 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 easy. But you weren't going nowhere fast. That's cool. Good bite. Not bad. Right at 2. Ain't much over. Good fish. Oh, the summertime frog bite. Hopefully you don't see too much of that on my channel, but you're going to see a lot of it. I know that. stop. I don't want to beat this place up anymore. And we fished longer than I wanted to. We caught more than our 5. I don't know, 12, 13 pounds probably got. Nothing huge, but definitely a good time. 3.12 was the biggest one. Everything else was 2-ish, 2.5 maybe. Heck of a fun night. But everybody say a prayer for Don. If you fish around here, you know who he is. Hopefully by next week he's good to go. And that's it. Quick little frogging video. It's summertime, and if you can frog, frog. So that's it. Till next time.